Hey everyone, it's Jenny. Do you guys like my sign? Anyway, I am back to announce the PHA Quicky Cutesy Halloween Embellishment swap. So, a lot of people, I just put the word out on the PHA Crafters Facebook group just to see if there was any interest, because we kind of talked about it on, I think, one of Christian's lives, and because she was doing Halloween or something. So, anyway, since people seem to be interested, then I thought, okay, well, let's just organize it then. So when I asked on PHA Crafters, there was a lot of response. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I'm going to list it on the events page in the group. So you need to be in the group. So if you're interested in this, you can go to PHA Crafters on Facebook and ask to join the group. And then from there, you can go sign up. So, but you have to go look for the events tab in Facebook, and I'll hopefully by the time this goes up, I will have that information already published on the Facebook group. So, anyway, the intent is that we want to do it like a quick and easy swap. So as not to stress everybody out. It's not going to be like a huge thing. It's just going to be one embellishment that you make for somebody else, and it'll be groups of 3. So let me just move this over, and look, I actually made rules, you guys. Okay, so I'm not one to like rules as you can tell from my giveaways and that kind of stuff, but I think we still need to have some guidance, because we don't want anybody to not get anything, or we don't want any flakers. And I mean, I know you guys are great in the group, but sometimes life happens, and so we just have to we don't want people to get upset, and we want to just set the expectation now, right? Okay, so anyway, so this is it's called the PHA Quicky Cutesy Halloween Embellishment Swap. And so the signups are going to be open on, again, the PHA Crafters Facebook page, and it's gonna be open by the time I publish this video, because I want to attach this video to that page. And then it's gonna be open until next week Sunday, which is the 7th of August. The groups are going to be announced on the Facebook group in the event page by the 15th. So please give me about a week to work on that, because I'll be then trying to put groups together. So check back after then to see who your group partners are. So once you get assigned your group partners, please make contact with your assigned group members to share your address information and notify each other when your swap has been sent. Please do that so that everybody knows when to expect their package from you. And swaps will be sent directly to each other so as to avoid delays or extra postage costs. I don't want to have to worry about mailing things back out and collecting it here. So rather than doing that, I think it's best if we all just mail our swaps directly to each other. Okay, so if you do not live in the United States, because we did have a lot of people express interest that are not from the US, and you want to participate, please go ahead and sign up. But you may not necessarily be able to swap with anybody if other people don't sign up. Okay, so I'm gonna try and group you guys if we have enough in the same region of where you're located. So if somebody's in the UK and there's a couple of UK people, then I can just pair them or triple them up together, and same with Canada or Australia or whatever. But if we don't get enough people, like you're the only one, and other people are not willing to send internationally, then I'm gonna just have to tell you sorry. So so that's only if we have enough participants in your area. So you can go ahead and just sign up, but if you do sign up, please indicate where you're located so that we can try and find people who are nearby you. Okay, so please try and follow this as much as possible. Make one cutesy Halloween themed embellishment for your partners. You're going to be in groups of 3, so you only need to make 2 if you don't want one for yourself. So fast, right? Like quick and easy, right? So the embellishments should have more than one layer. So I do have examples that I wanted to show you so that you have a better idea of what I'm talking about. Okay, so when we say more than one layer, it should be just not something that's just flat, like you just printed something from your computer. Like when you use like the Doodlebug like the odds and ends, like something like this would just be one layer. Okay, so if we wanted that, then we could just go buy the odds and ends, right? So instead of doing that, please try and put something together that you would want to receive, like put your best work into the swap. So you could do something like this, where it's a rosette and then you layered other ephemera on it. That's a quick and easy way of doing it, because you don't even have to like stamp and color. You know, you can just use some of the die cuts that come with it, but just add a few extra elements to make it fancier, right? Like sequins and stickles and that kind of stuff. So I did even stickle around the words. You know, it's just stuff like that that make it a little bit more extra special, right? So that would be an example of more than one layer, right? Because you have the rosette, which is one layer, and then you have all of these other elements on here. Please package up your embellishment so it fits the theme and is like, it's pretty or it's fun, right? So I did do one sample. So this would be like a sample like this, right? Like a rosette. So I have the doodlebug cupcake and a ticket here. I added some sequins. But what I also did was I sewed it into this sleeve, and I added some sequins in here just for fun. And I saw this actually, Natasha, who is Polite Creations, did this on our YouTube hop using the Cute and Crafty collection. She's giving away a prize if you left a comment on her post. But she packaged it up like this, and then she said she saw, she got the idea from Lady Cree. So I went to her channel. I'm subscribed to her, but I don't remember seeing those projects. And oh my god, they're so cute. So Lady Cree packages up like her gifts, like gift cards like this. So I thought it would be cute, you know, to just try and see if I could do it here. And oh my god, I love it. So Natasha was saying like you could, or Lady Cree was saying, one of them said that you could like gift also like a sequence mix as well. So I thought, not that this is enough to make a sequence mix, but I just thought it would be fun for somebody to get something like this, right? So it doesn't have to be this way. It could be a number of different ways. Like in the past, I've shown you, I wonder if I have it here. Oh, like this, like an envelope shaker, right? Like this. So you could, you don't have to make this, but you could just package it cute and put like something cute up here. So this was another thing I packaged up in my swap to my friends, you know. So just find a cute way of packaging something. Don't just put this thing into an envelope and that's it. Okay, could make it more fun for everybody. Okay, so I did attach a dangle, and this is just, I just made it like right now so that I could finish up the packaging. But I just tried to find whatever orange and yellow I was trying to do. I was aiming for candy corn and I finally got some jack-o'-lantern beads, so I wanted to use that on this project. But something like, wouldn't you be happy? I would be super happy to get something like that. Okay, the next one is, okay, the deadline to mail it is going to be September 15th. So as I mentioned, you'll get your assignments or like your groups by the 15th of August. So that gives you 1 month to mail out your swap partner to your swap partner. Oh my god, I can't even talk. Okay, so that should be more than enough time, because I'll share with you all the things that I made, and I did this like in like one afternoon. So you just have to set aside the time to get it done, and you should be able to get the 2 out by the 15th. Okay, so please have it postmarked by then, and that way your swap partners should be able to receive it by October in time for Halloween crafting, because that's the whole point of this, right? Okay, so please communicate with your partners and me if you're running late or anything else. Like sometimes life happens, so you really need to just let us know if you're not able to meet the deadline. And if it's just a few days late, I'm sure that wouldn't be a problem with your swap partners. But if you're like not able to do it at all, then maybe I can, you know, send something that I made or whatever. So I don't want your partners to suffer because you're not able to meet your obligation. Okay, you may include extra goodies, but it's not required. So if you do so, then just please do not expect that the other participants are going to send any extras. That's just totally on you. if you want to be generous and, you know, do that. But you really do not need to. This is just the only thing that we're asking for is one embellishment in pretty packaging. Okay, please share your swap on social media if you are on social media by using the hashtag PHA 2021 Cutesy Halloween Swap, so that we can all see what each other makes. So if we just search the hashtag, then you should be able to see everybody, whatever everybody is sharing on what they made and what they received. And then you can also post what you received or what you made in the PHA Crafters Facebook group page. Okay, so let's make this a good experience for everyone who participates, and just the most important thing is to have fun and meet new crafters, right? Because that's why we like to do swaps. The other great thing is that you can get new ideas. A lot of times, like that whole YouTube hop, some of the things I would have never thought to make. So I'm glad that the people in the hop also made them. So it was good to, sometimes you get stuck in certain things and you don't see, you know, a specific project using that paper or that theme, and then somebody else does it and you're like, oh my god, and then you do a million of them like I always do. Okay, and then I forgot to add here, so I wrote it in, but please include your name, your real name, your YouTube channel, and your IG if you're on IG, with your swap, so that your swap partner, if they're going to do a video, they can tell everybody, you know, all of your information too, or you can share it like when in your communication with your group. So whew, that was a lot of information. When I was drafting it, I was like, oh my god, this is like more than a page. But anyway, I just wanted to make sure that I put everything on here so that I didn't forget anything. But if you have any questions, then you can message me on IG, or you can leave a comment down below. I will try to answer all of them. But let's just make it fun, you guys. I didn't want it to be like super stressful or anything. Oh, the other thing is, if you are in the US but you wouldn't mind sending it to an international recipient, like you're willing to pay the postage, you can indicate that as well. But again, I'm not sure if they would be willing to do the same. So I'm gonna have to see how we're gonna partner everybody up if that's the case, and hopefully it works out so that our international friends can also participate. But anyway, we'll just give it a shot, but don't kill me if it doesn't work out, please. Okay, so now that I've gone through all the business part of it, let me just share with you some of the stuff I made. So you have just I always find like when I see Tamika swaps, it's great when she has like examples. So hi Tamika, if you're watching. So let me just kind of share with you like just what I would envision that you would get from this type of swap. So I already shared with you something like this. So I just did a bunch of rosettes that I thought I started to get carried away. Like at first I was like, I'm not really into Halloween. I still wanted to make more of the cute and crafty stuff and other projects, and then, or like Christmas in July, and then I'm like, oh my god, this is fun. so I started to make more. So I made about 4 rosettes. You don't have to give 4 away, okay? You just have to make 2 and then 1 to each partner. That's all I'm saying, okay? But see how I just added some stickles and some sequins and just several layers. I used foam tape. So it's just stuff like that. So it's not just like a plain rosette and that's it. Like you kind of want it a little bit decorated so that it's more fun. And all I did was bust out my doodlebug ephemera. And then so this one I put the spider. And then you already saw this one. It's the cupcake. Anything that's cutesy, please add a cutesy element, because that's the whole purpose of this swap. Because I think on the live we were talking about it, and like for me, I don't really care for Halloween because I don't like scary stuff. I'm not into like the whole blood and slasher movies, and I know a lot of you guys are, but I don't mind Halloween, but it has to be like cute Halloween. So I'm thinking like Doodlebug, or like Hello Kitty Halloween, or just something that's not scary looking, like not a lot of blood and knives and, you know, that kind of stuff. So just think cutesy, you know, stuff like this would be perfect. Okay, so the other thing that I made, I bought this new shit. I don't even think I shared this. It's like candy shakers. I got it from KS Crafts, and I just, you know, put it together. And then I added some, these are actually the mini icon stickers. So they actually fit nicely onto the embellishments. So I played around with that. And so you just got to give one, okay? You don't have to give 3, you just give 1. You could give 3 if you want to be generous, but you're only required to give 1, okay? And don't get mad when other people only give 1, okay? But anyway, so that's that project. And then I did make a bigger shaker, so this is fine. I mean, this is like more than 1 layer, right? Because you're putting like foam tape and stuff. But look how cute! Oh my god, I love him. So all I did to do this is I just got my circle punches and I punched out my black vinyl, like the scraps, and then I just stuck it on and it was like perfect. You don't even have to worry about adhesive showing. It's so cute. Okay, and then okay, so I made this one and I thought it would be, you know, substantial enough, but to me this is kind of small. So if you're gonna do something small, like if you compare it to like this, like it looks really small, right? So maybe just do like a couple, you know, like send a couple of these in instead of just doing one large thing. Because yeah, like look, if you got this and you gave this, you would feel bad, right? So so if you're gonna go something small, then just do like 2 of them so that it seems a little bit more equal. Okay, because something like this you can't really like embellish as much as like something like this. So see how it just doesn't look like it's equal. Let's just make it fair, right, for everybody. Okay, so that is all of the samples that I have to share. Hopefully something will spark some interest in you and you might get a little bit inspired, but hopefully you'll come up with some cool packaging too. I can't wait to see, because I love packaging and I love to see like the presentation that people give each other. So anyway, be on the lookout for the swap post, because I'm gonna be posting it and attaching this video, so hopefully everybody's on the same page at the same time. And then again, if you have any questions, you can always message me. You can put it in the events page. Actually, do that. Put it on the events page in the PHA crafters group for this swap, so that everybody can see the questions and everybody can respond accordingly. Okay, so on the events page, if you've never signed up for an event, you really have to mark that you are going. Okay, don't put like maybe or anything, otherwise you're not going to be counted in all of that. So if you don't indicate that you are, maybe put a comment in the events page if you are international. If you don't leave any comment, I'm going to assume that you are US. So, and again, if you have any questions, put it in that that event page comment section. Okay, I hope everything is clear. Probably not, but I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.